Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When Abu Jahl, when he entered into the battlefield of Badr, there are certain incidents that had taken place that it must be brought to the notice of the listeners as to what the feelings were like. Remember, from the time the Kuffar Makkah had planned certain actions against the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and especially when they plotted to assassinate our beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they had a meeting in Makkah, and where all the leaders of the Quraysh came in, and they found a very elderly person, long beard, and he was also with the chiefs. And they asked him, because he was not known to them, they asked him, "Oh, who are you?" And he said, "I am Sheikh Najd. I'm the Sheikh from Najd." And that is how he introduced himself. And in reality, that was the Shaitan. Shaitan introduced himself as Sheikh Najd. Anyway, he had given some advices to the Meccans which they accepted, and he guided them as to what to do, what not to do. The very same Sheikh Najd accompanied Abu Jahl on the plains of Badr. And the moment Abu Jahl was entering into Badr, and same Sheikh Najd was together with him. But what he saw, immediately he started stepping back and going back. Abu Jahl said, "Sheikh Najd, you were here with us all along, advising us what to do. Now why are you pulling back? Where are you going?" And the reality of the matter is, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَقَدْ نَصَرَكُمُ اللَّهُ بِبَدْرٍ وَأَنْتُمْ أَذِلَّةٌ فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. And indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala assisted you on the battle of Badr when you had very little resources. And therefore fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is said to the believers. And further Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Istaqulu lil mu'minina alay yakfiyakum an yumiddakum rabbukum bi thalathati alafin min al malaikati munzalin." When the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, as he entered into the battlefield, he said to the believers, "Are you not happy now that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had descended 3,000 malaikas, 3,000 angels to fight on your behalf?" And further Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Bala in tasbiru wa tattaqu wa ya'tukum min fawrihim hadha yumdidukum rabbukum bi khamsati alafin min al malaikati musawwimin." And yes, make sabr, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and a further 2,000 will come to your assistance, making a total of 5,000. Now, angels, obviously, we all know that we have angels on either of our shoulders. There are trillions of angels all around us, but we can't see them. The beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he could see. And at the same time, Shaitan, Iblis, when he saw these malaikas descending, he began backtracking. And Abu Jahl told him, "Where are you going?" He says, "Oh Abu Jahl, what I can see, you can't see." So the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam proceeded, and as the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam came onto the field, the kuffar, they had asked for a challenge. He says, "Yes, send us your men, and we have our men that are standing here for a challenge." Now, in those days, before the before the outscale, the complete war breaks out, where everyone begins to fight and attack whoever they want to, first they would call 1-to-1, single combat. And on the single combat, the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent 3 Sahaba Ikram that belonged to the Ansar tribe. And the Quraysh, obviously, they had 3 Quraysh that came out. And when they saw this, they said, Ya Rasulullah, we have no problem with these people. And those 3 that attended on behalf of the kuffar was Shayba, Walid bin Utbah bin Walid. They said, who are you? These Ansar Sahaba said, we from the Ansar. They said, we got no problem with you. Our problem is with those Quraysh, our brothers, that left our belief. We want to challenge them. You go. So the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam then sent Hadhrat Hamza, Sayyidina Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and also the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said Hadhrat Ubaidah.